What's up, everybody? It's your girl Susie with Drop the Heat, and I'm here at SOBs with Journey Montana. My love, how are we feeling?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. How are you feeling being the opening act tonight?
I'm excited. I love setting the tone. It's going to be a vibe. Yeah.
And I know you're from Harlem, and Miles' music is from Brooklyn. How did that connection happen?
Well, I met him at his release party a few months ago. And, you know, he's just a dope artist, so I love connecting with as many of my peers as possible. So, yeah.
Do you see yourself ever collabing with a song in the future?
I mean, maybe. Yeah, I definitely
stay tuned for that. So tonight you're going to be performing your new single, Used to It, featuring Fergie Baby.
Yep.
Talk to me about that development of the song. Did you create the song and then later thought about maybe I want to have somebody hop on, or did you guys create the song together?
A little bit of both. I had written the song knowing that me and Fergie were like planning on collab, and we had been planning on collaborating for a minute. And so it was like I was there a little earlier, and I started working on it, and then he came and then had his input on the song, and then, you know, we kind of just like went back and forth with like tweaking it and making it our own. And yeah, so it was collaborative, but I also kind of started it and built it up from the beginning.
That's dope. Two of Harlem's young talent doing their thing. I love to see it. And then your video. Your video was so dope.
Thank
you.
It was
a movie. Like the song and the video, they complement each other.
So
that was like head on 2000s vibes. If you have not seen it, go check it out because you're not going to regret it. It's going to, it brought me back to the old times, even the sunglasses, the vibe on the rooftop. That was my favorite part. I love that. That was so dope. That was so dope. I also wanted to ask you, I did see your recent interview with Will, and I did see that you have a favorite kind of show. I don't know if it's your favorite, but you did mention that you're watching it, and it's The Office.
Yes, The Office. It was my favorite show for a second. Like, I was ride or die for The Office. Like, first conversation, do you watch The Office?
That is like me right now.
It just shows so much about, like, do you like The Office? Have you seen it before? Because if you've seen The Office and you don't like it, then I don't know. I don't think you're for me. Like, you know? So
I agree.
Yeah, Dwight is my favorite character. Who's your favorite character?
It's so hard. I love Pam and Jim because
they're their love story.
Yeah. But Michael's is hilarious.
Yeah, he hits a heartstring a lot of the time.
And it's like you either, like, every time I ask somebody, it's either yes, I love it, or no, like, it's not even funny. What are you watching it for?
It's so funny because I get so like offended, like, you don't like The Office, but when I first found it, I didn't like it.
Oh, but really?
Like, it took me a second. Like, it was one of my throw-on shows. You know how you have, like, shows that you just throw on? And, you know, one night it was just playing for hours, and I was like, wait, this is kind of funny. Like, I kind of like this.
Yeah.
So it definitely grew on me, but, yeah, I'm ride or die The Office. I still rewatch.
Do you have a favorite episode? Because I do.
What's my favorite episode? I have so many. Probably the one where they're at the party and he proposes and they come in like the costumes and she's dressed as a cheerleader.
Oh, that was really
cute. And then he tries to kiss Pam in the car and she's like, get in the back seat.
I liked when he was Prison Mike.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, Prison Mike is funny.
Oh my god, that was really good. I love it. I can literally watch it. If I have nothing to watch, I'm like, okay, like, Office it is.
Whenever I'm in a bad mood, it's like my cheer up.
It's a picker-upper, right?
Yeah.
So that's Journey, Susie, hello. You have to watch it. You're not going to regret it. Again, I'm telling you, it's an awesome show.
The cosigns are there. Go watch it.
Exactly. Okay? Now, also, because I was, you know, watching. Okay. You are writing. You're a writer. You like writing all the way from, like, diary entries, which is super dope, by the way. I don't think I have any. I don't remember writing any. If I did, it's gone. But that's super dope. I wanted to ask you, do you see yourself actually writing in the future, as like for a movie or a TV series?
Yeah, I actually have been working on like my own series concept for a while. And I mean, writing is one of my passions. It's always been one of my passions, even in school. Like, it was always my favorite subject, and I was always the top of, you know, English or language arts or whatever. Yeah, I love writing, and I love reading, and I just love words and like expression in that type of way. So, yeah, I definitely could see that being something that I do in the future, for sure.
Do you find it easier for you to like write narratives like about yourself, or do you like writing stories?
A little bit of both. I mean, I just find beauty in like all types of writing.
Just
like
love it all.
Even songs, like my diaries that I've had over years are full of songs also, and you know, short stories about other people or like conversations. Like it's always like a little bit unique and a little creative. Like I don't just write always in the same format of like a diary entry. Like it'll be, you know, funky formats with pictures and stuff, or sometimes, you know, I just make it creative because I feel like writing is a really cool way to express yourself and express your words and the things that you see and feel. So I just, it's one of my...
That's really, really dope. That's really dope. I actually want to tap into your actress world real fast.
Okay.
You're currently on All American right now. That's streaming right now on CW11.
Mm-hmm.
I want to know how was the process being on set? What's your favorite part on being on set?
It was really great. Like everybody's so sweet. If anybody was ever wondering, nobody's Hollywood. Everybody's down to earth. Everybody's so nice and welcoming. And you know, it was my first thing really doing completely by myself. Only being 18 when I booked it. And, you know, I was super nervous. I was in LA all alone. And, you know, it was a really like it made a lot of growth in me. And everybody was super nice. And it was amazing.
Big girl pants on.
Yeah, I did. I really did. But yeah, it was really great.
That's really cool. That's really cool. Now, do you have one thing that you have to have on set with you? Like, if you don't have it, you're like, okay, my day might not go as planned because I don't have X, Y, and Z with me.
Probably two things: my computer and my smoothie, because I've made the mistake so many times on set not bringing anything with me. And there's a lot of like hurry up and wait where you're just sitting in your trailer bored. And so I was always mad, like, why didn't I bring my computer? Like, I'm just sitting here not doing anything. And I'm always like, I don't need it. Like, I'll be in and out.
Until
and then,
time comes
and then you're there for 12 hours. And you're like,
And the smoothies, any kind of smoothie, or do you have like a specific?
Mango papaya smoothie.
Okay, I might have to try that. I have not tried that before.
Yeah.
Okay, that's pretty cool. Before I let you go, I just want to ask you, how do you balance everything? I know you have your personal life, of course, we all do. You're a singer, you're also an actress. How do you find downtime? How do you balance everything?
Honestly, I just feel like I was just thinking about this the other day, thinking to myself about it, not talking about it, but honestly, I just feel like I've always just seen the way that my life is supposed to go and believed in the way my life is supposed to go. And I feel like belief really changes the way that you carry yourself, and it changes the way that you move, and it changes the way that you think when you really believe in yourself or believe in where you're supposed to go or what you're doing. And, you know, the way you move just is different, so you don't prioritize the same things that might be a challenge for other people, because it's just what you believe, and what you believe doesn't really go with prioritizing those things, you know. So it's really just a matter of that. Like, it's not too much of a challenge for me because I just believe in what I'm doing, and I know where I'm supposed to go and how I want things to play out. So, and I know how they will play out. So I just, you know, it doesn't really coincide, and if it doesn't, then it doesn't go with me. It doesn't mesh.
You definitely know what you want out of things, which is completely dope. I also wanted to ask you, you are young. Do you have anything you want to tell anyone aspiring to be a singer or an actress? What's an advice you can tell them?
Okay. I always say this, but believe in yourself or nobody else will. And number 2, make plans, but leave room for change.
I like that one.